With over 1,200 dead in the Gaza Strip and surrounding areas, including 9 Americans at least, President Joe Biden felt that Sunday night was the perfect time to host a barbecue dinner for staff. A pool reporter heard a live band playing at the White House Rose Garden and asked what was going on. Was told that POTUS was hosting a barbecue for the White House executive resident staff and their families, according to pool reports. Maybe it was an apology for his dog, which had bitten like 12 of them, but it wasn't the right time for a celebration of any kind. He did it anyway. Now officials are growing increasingly concerned that other terrorist groups like Hezbollah and the Taliban could seek to join arms with Hamas in its war against Israel. House Foreign Affairs Committee Chair Mike McCall, whose committee has been investigating the botched Afghanistan withdrawal, where the real weakness was shown by this administration to begin with, says that he's seen indicators the Taliban wants to come to liberate Jerusalem. In their own words, to fight the Zionists. Hezbollah is sitting on over 100,000 rockets worth of firepower to the north. And the Taliban has the cache of American weapons that were left in Afghanistan. American weapons could be used currently already in this war, as Israel warned in June that it believed U.S. weapons that were meant for Ukraine ended up in the Gaza Strip. Yeah, perfect, right? Meet the Press's Kristen Welker, that is, put Representative Matt Gaetz on the offensive, accusing him of throwing Congress into paralysis and leaving Israel without U.S. support. Gaetz didn't like it much. Here's what he said.
Congressman, you say that you stand with Israel, you're ready to defend Israel, and yet you're completely incapable of helping Israel because you've brought Congress to a standstill, a state of paralysis, have you not?
Well, you just heard the Secretary of State reject that premise. We have a 10-year ongoing memorandum of understanding that
he
sends
didn't reject
Israel,
it, Congressman. He called Congress to get back to work.
Hold on. Let me get a word in here, Kristen. Yeah. But what he said was there was no need in Israel that we're not going to be able to meet based on the funding that we've already approved for Israel. And the reason we have this multi-billion-dollar commitment each and every year to Israel is because we want Israel to have a qualitative military edge over everyone in the region. They have that edge. Israel has air superiority now. We are seeing their armored vehicles in the north. I'm very concerned about what Hezbollah might do, what Lebanon might do there to try to create more instability. But there is no ask from Israel that we are unable to meet because it's going to take us a few days to pick a new speaker.
Gaetz also blamed interim Speaker Patrick McHenry for going into recess after Kevin McCarthy was ousted and claimed that if Congress had remained in session over the weekend, a new speaker could have been picked by now. Didn't happen. Hasn't happened yet. Coming up after the break, Supreme Court rejects final efforts to obtain justice in an aborted baby body parts case. We'll explain. Troy Newman, the president of Operation Rescue, one of the defendants in that case. He'll join me next with his story on America's Voice Live.